Kashwa alap, how are all of you? Today I'm going to go over a review of all the books that I did this month. So books 5C to 6A from the Ucwalmícwts curriculum for advanced learners. We'd like to thank all the contributors and yeah, let's get into it. So this is going to be lesson 22 to 24, page 29 to 35 in the advanced book. Huishmash, let's go. Do you remember lesson 22? It let us know that some double action words end in S. These words have other elements for me and you. You is the undergoer. Then those ending in N, stressed N, or chit. These elements for me after these action words are tumch instead of ch and tumchal instead of chal. For example, huitench is to whistle. Huitench tumchkauch, you whistle at me. Huitench tumchash, he whistles at me. Huitench tumchalap, you folks whistle at me. Huitench tumchalitash, they whistle at me. Also, in the second place, instead of chi for you, remember lesson 17, we have tumi. Huitench tumishkan, I whistle at you. Huitench tumichash, he whistles at you. Huitench tumim, we whistle at you. Huitench tumihashwit, they whistle at you. Instead of tumishkan, we can also say tuminshkan. So we get huitench tuminshkan, stuminshkan, etc. And right after S, we have can, kelch, and callop, not scan, kauch, or scallop. Huitenchkan, I whistle at him. Huitenchkauch, you whistle at him. Huitenchkallop, you folks whistle at him. The LH sound is dropped because S is a whisper sound. When the undergoer is not me or you, or when we do not have we or they doing something to him, the action words ending in S have the same endings as those ending in N, stressed N, or heat. For example, huitench tumuslash, he whistled at us. Huitench tamkalap, he whistled at you folks, etc. Last reminder from lesson 22. When we mention the performer of an action by name, we put him at the end of the sentence, as we have seen before. Huitench tumchash kush Archie, Archie whistled at me. Can mensch dumklash tietenchkatsash my father heard us. When we use what with action words ending in S, we see the same thing as we've seen before. Only the endings scan, skauch, and scallop occur after what. All other endings stay after the main word. When the performer is he, we, or they, we just put what before the forms we know already. What huitenstumiklash, he is whistling at you. What huitenstum, we are whistling at him. On to lesson 23. Remember lesson 23? This lesson is where we've discussed a few questions that concern A, the element that always follows a word when we have the article T or I before that word. For example, chich, house, ti chithua, the house, I chithua, the house is. Also, in the first place, when A follows a word ending in another A, the first A changes to H. Keta is rock or stone. Ti ketla, the rock or stone. I ketha, the rocks or stones. Patqua is needle. Ti patqua, the needle. I patqua, the needles. Shlamala is bottle. Ti shlamalcha, the bottle. I shamalcha, the bottles. Note that in shlamalcha, the combination of L and H doesn't mean you pronounce it as sh, where you expel air out the sides of your tongue. It merely stands for an L and an H that are pronounced separately. And when words that end in E are followed by a consonant that is a whispered or a humming sound, and it is usually followed by an A, we will drop that E. But when we have a consonant followed by a humming sound before E, we either do not drop E or we make it trade places with the humming sound. We do not write E when it is dropped, as in kechka, spalma. In words where we have two possibilities like examples above, you write any of the possible forms. Last reminder from lesson 23. When we have combinations like Ucwalmícwts, squalush, a small basket, or chadum, chiit, a big house, we put T and I before the first word and A after it. So we get T I Ucwalmícwts squalush and T I chaduma chiit. When we have a combination of words for something that belongs to somebody, we always put the owner element onto the second or main word, and we have T I A around the first word. For example, Ucwalmícwts, his new hat. Ucwalmícwts, his new hat. Ucwalmícwts, Billy's new hat. Remember lesson 24? In this lesson, we were reminded of the lessons 4, 19, and 22, where we learned how to use what in sentences. We also saw in lesson 5 that instead of watch can, watch kauch, watch kath, and watch kalop, we can use can, kauch, kath, and kalop. Now we do this not only with the single action words as we learned in lesson 5, but can also do it with double action words. So we get Ucwalmícwts, I am helping you. Kaucha Ucwalmícwts, are you helping them? Kalapa Ucwalmícwts Johnny, are you helping Johnny, etc. Also, we learned in 19 and 22 that we use what instead of what can with double action words. You can use what can here, but that is more like saying we are really doing it, or well, we are trying to do it in response to a complaint. And we learned that we use the combination of ka after what kath in these cases. It stresses the fact that we are really doing it. What Ucwalmícwts, we are helping you. What katha ka Ucwalmícwts, but we are helping you, as a reply to a complaint. Also, when we want to say that somebody is going to do something or about to do it, we use huv, to be about to be going to. And we put it in place of what. For example, huv can quizushim, I'm going to work, I'm about to work. Some people, especially in the Fountain dialect, say hoitskan, hoitskauch, hoitskalop, instead of huv can, etc. This is considered good Luluet or Ucwalmícwts too. When we want to say that somebody is going somewhere in order to do something, we use nash, to go, and we put it in place of what. What, as in nash kaucha kwazushim, are you going to work? Are you going to go and work? The last reminder from lesson 24. The word for already in our language is plan, sometimes pronounced as lan. We use this word at the beginning of the sentence and we put the ending for I, you, etc. after it, when we have a single action word later in the sentence. As in plan wheat wa klak, they arrived already, they are already here. Plan kath wa chuk, we are finished already. When we have a double action word later in the sentence, only the endings for I, you, and you folks follow plan. Plan shkan wa meishin, I fixed it already. Plan wa meishnash, he fixed it already. The word for really in Ucwalmícwts is shtauch. We put this word also in the beginning of the sentence, and we put the endings for I, you, etc. after it when we have a single action word later in the sentence. The word shtauch is usually followed by klo, which we will discuss in lesson 53. For example, shtauch kan klo kwant, I was really poor. Kukshamushkalap, thank you all. We want to say that we're so grateful to the Tazil Publishing House, First Peoples Cultural Council, Samahquamicw Chieftain Council, and UANSS. Also to our amazing speakers, Mishishal Hermandan, Jucap Lyle Peters, Norma Pierre, Alana Woodland, Geneva Quip, Kalak Michael Smith Sr., and Edna Peters. Please check out Samahquamicw on YouTube. You can scan the QR code or just type in Samahquamicw. And looking forward to seeing you all next time. Hutmash.